For weeks, the Allied coalition of 12 species had fought desperately against the relentless Dominion fleet. Their cities smoldered, their armies shattered, their fleets scattered like dust before the storm. The Dominion's warships, vast and merciless, blotted out the stars. Every calculation, every simulation, ended the same way: extinction. Commander Tal of the Vayari stood in the bunker's command center, trembling as he watched the tactical display. Red icons, enemy ships, covered the system map like a plague. Blue icons, the coalition, flickered out one by one. "It's over," whispered a Calorian officer, her crest drooping in despair. "We have no reinforcements left. No allies. We are finished." And she was right. For centuries, the galaxy had known one rule: when the Dominion came, resistance was only a slower death. But there was one species the galaxy had always dismissed as irrelevant. A young species, brash, untested. A death world race too new to galactic politics to matter. Humans. The Dominion commander sneered when his adjutant reported new ships entering the system. "How many?" he asked, bored. "Only 3, exalted one," the adjutant replied. "Primitive hull signatures." "Human." The commander laughed, a deep, guttural sound. 3 ships? Against my armada of 200? Let them come. Their bravery will amuse me before I burn their world. But his laughter faltered when the scans finished loading. The 3 human ships were not frigates. Nor destroyers. Not even cruisers. They were dreadnoughts. The UNS Vengeance, UNS Titan, and UNS Resolute emerged from dark space with a fury that shook the heavens. Each was a kilometer of armored steel and tungsten, bristling with rail cannons, plasma lances, and drone bays. They were slow, massive, deliberate, and unstoppable. The coalition soldiers watching from the surface froze in awe. The humans had not sent relief troops, not a token fleet. They had sent juggernauts. The battle began with silence. Then the dreadnoughts opened fire. The first salvo of rail slugs tore through Dominion cruisers as if they were paper, the sheer kinetic force punching holes straight through shields and armor alike. Plasma lances swept across the void, vaporizing corvettes in molten streaks. Swarms of autonomous drones spilled from launch bays, darting like piranhas among the enemy formations, planting charges, ripping engines apart. Every Dominion tactic, encirclement, missile barrages, massed fire, met the same fate. The dreadnoughts absorbed the punishment, their layered armor shrugging off blows that would have annihilated lesser ships. And with every passing second, they answered with devastation. A single broadside from the Vengeance erased an entire wing of battleships. The Titan cleaved a dread carrier in two with a beam so bright it turned the battlefield white. The Resolute dove straight into the enemy formation, point defense guns spitting fire like a living storm. On the ground, Commander Tal and his allies watched in stunned silence. "They're winning," whispered the Calorian officer. Tal could only nod. He had heard rumors about humanity, whispers that they were a species born of chaos, tempered on a death world where extinction had always loomed. But seeing it was different. These were not warships. They were force made flesh. Humanity had arrived, and with them came vengeance. Panic spread through the Dominion fleet. Their commander roared for retreat, but the humans did not allow it. The dreadnoughts advanced methodically, carving a path through the once invincible armada. Every Dominion ship that tried to flee was hunted down by swarming drones or torn apart by mass drivers. For the first time in living memory, the Dominion fleet broke. When the last enemy icon vanished from the display, the bunker erupted in cheers. Soldiers wept openly, their voices rising in a chorus of relief and disbelief. Commander Tal stared at the screen, his throat tight. The humans had turned certain defeat into impossible victory. Moments later, the calm channels opened. A human officer's voice, calm and resolute, filled the air. "Allied forces, this is Admiral Reyes of the United Earth Navy. The enemy threat has been neutralized. Stand by for evacuation of wounded and resupply. You are not alone. Earth stands with you." That message spread across the galaxy like wildfire. Species long oppressed by the Dominion whispered a new word with reverence and fear: humans. The war had seemed lost. The galaxy had bowed to despair. But then the human dreadnoughts arrived. And nothing would ever be the same again.